Hi everyone, welcome back to Sticks and Stones Woodcarving. Today we're going to do, in this video, we're going to do a cardinal for you bird carvers out there. I love doing birds. I did do a hummingbird in the last video, one of the last videos, and now we're going to do a more realistic interpretation of a cardinal. If you want to sit there and have a nice picture for reference, you know, and you don't exactly know how to sketch it on some wood, there's a lot of patterns out there you can buy and stuff, but if you're in a pinch and you have to draw your own, I'll give you an idea of what a cardinal looks like. Okay, so I got my paper and pencil here, and I'm going to see if I can come up with a cardinal for you. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start off with his eye. And we're going to color that in. Now this is all black. I'm going to leave a little bit of white around it for now until I get going here. And I'll adjust as I go. Okay. Now there is specific colors on the cardinal. I'm going to make a line here, and I'm going to put the black in so I know where I stand. That's usually how I start. And that usually comes up to his eye. And then we get a couple of little tufts, something like that. Okay, because all this is black. Okay, and it comes down on his beak. And then I do my beak. Right, and I'd start the beak up here at this point. Okay, I'd come down. And come in like that. Now I know where all the black goes. So from here, let's color all this black in. I'm going to leave just a little bit. That's why I left that white around his eye, so we don't lose his eye in all the black. Okay. And just scribble it in with the pencil. Okay. He's going to be a happy looking cardinal. He's already got like a little smile. Alright, bring that right into the black there. Now from here, we're going to go up. This is a male cardinal. Alright, we're going to make the crest, and I'm just going to make some points until I get to about here. And then it turns into more like fuzz. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of squiggle my pencil down the shape of his head. Okay, good. Now there's going to be a line after the black, kind of like here, and we can detail that out any way we want, but that'll give him a little bit more character. Come down here to the bottom of the black, and let's start forming his chest. Just draw a line down like that. Okay, trying to figure out the width of them. Okay, now about here we're going to start a little bit the inside of his chest where the wing is going to come out of. Right, I'm just going to draw myself a guideline like that. Okay, come back over here to the neck, and let's draw a line down. This will be his wing. Okay, maybe about there. Now he's going to have to be sitting on something and everything, so I'm stopping here until I figure out how I'm going to do his feet in the branch and the whole size of them. So I'm going back to here. I'm going to draw a line like that, and that's where I'm going to start maybe his left foot. Okay, so I'm going to come over and draw two lines like that. Okay, now on right here we're going to make a toe. Okay, and he's got big claws on his toe. And that looks something like that. Okay. right here on that, I guess about here, we would do another toe and then just attach there. We're going to have to put something in between there, of course. That's why I got to get the foot in there first. So he's going to have a branch here that he's going to be sitting on. So I'm going to draw that in quick. And it will come out over on this side, of course. You know. Because he's going to need something to perch on here. Okay. And then up here, I'll block that off a little bit. Take the other part of his other wing, and that's going to come down like this. Okay. Now over here is where we're going to let that branch bend. And then we'll leave room so we can put his other foot in there. Okay, so probably about here, I guess. We have to make another toe. And another toe here. Okay, and then just go out to finish off his branch there. Now on this toe here, maybe we'll just come up and do something like that. We'll give him a little toenail here. And on these we're going to give him some claws here. And now he's on this branch, we can put that together. Under here is going to be shaded in. Right. Oh, this, shade that in black. Okay, now we can come down with this wing. Right. Then we can just bring it down to here. Follow this line down till you get about down here, and we're going to start bringing that down just so we get an idea about how wide we want him, his tail. We're going to do something like that. Now he's starting to look like somebody. The big thing is trying to get these feathers right once we put them all in. Let's bring this down and draw the shape first. And come up like that. Okay, now we have a cardinal. He's sitting on his branch. We can extend the branch wherever we want. Right? Let's come over and try and put a couple of feather patterns in. I'm going to come down, draw a circle, and go up to here. Now right there I'm going to make myself a U. I'm going to make the other one, and then another one. Something like that. And these right here are just going to be feather patterns. And the more you put these in, come straight down here and make a line, the more detailed he's going to look. And the rest is color. Okay, we don't have to go too nuts with too many feathers. Depends on how fancy you want to make them. Right? Same thing with up in here. Down here, I'm going to draw a couple of lines to insinuate feathers. Okay. Like I said, once you start shading everything and putting colors in, you'll have a nice little bird. Okay. Now all of this is, again, like I said, this is going to depend on how you shade him, how you paint him, alright? Because this is all shading and color, you know. You could put feathers just by breaking up groups. and it really makes it for a neat carving. And once you paint all this red and you leave the black where it's supposed to be, you know, you have yourself a nice little looking bird. Good looking bird. There's not much to the birds. They're basically, once you get the shape down of a bird, I'm going to color this stick in the pattern so we know where his details are. So in the pattern here, I'm just going to make the stick black. I know the feet here probably weren't as well explained as I could have, but you get the idea and you have at least a picture of how a cardinal looks. And you can play with it however you want, adjust it. But I usually do something like that if I'm going to do a basic cardinal. That's the basic shape, you know. And he's a fat little guy, so he's fun to do. You know, paint him up and make them your own, you know. So there you go. You have a pattern for a cardinal. That's about the basic shape you're looking for. If you get the outline for the shape on the outside, you pretty much got it. Okay? He doesn't have to be that fat. He doesn't have to be exactly like mine. You don't have to go point for point up here on his head. Like I said, it'll all blend together when you make them. And once you give him paint with colors, people will know what he is. Even if he doesn't come out perfect to you, you know. Somebody will want him. People love cardinals, so it's a good bird to practice. I'm going to give him another toenail right there. Okay, and there we have it. Here's a cardinal drawing for those of you that want to practice a cardinal. And I will see everybody in the next video. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.